today? Well, we're going to learn about which oats to be eating, because you know what? We've been tricked. I've got so many people that are saying, oh, I eat a great breakfast, doc. And then I ask them and they go, yeah, I eat my oats. And I'm like, oats. Well, oats are good for you, but we're going to learn about which are the good oats to be eating. And for those of you who can't stay till the end, because I know this is probably going to be about 5 minutes long, I just want to let you know that I've got something that I've prepared for you. For those of you who are feeling fat and frumpy, like down under here in New Zealand, including myself, we have been partying ever since Christmas, and we kind of are coming out of summer and we're walking into winter, and we don't want this extra weight on. So I've put together a program for those here or in the northern hemisphere that are going into winter, that are going into summer and have to put on the bikinis and the bathing suits. So it's called the New You Action Plan. And what that is just to jumpstart the new healthy you. So if you're interested in losing in 2 weeks up to 10 pounds or up to 4.5 kgs and changing the needle and getting some quick results and learning the new nutrition, not the old nutrition like the government's teaching us, but the new nutrition, and you're tired of being confused, then you can go and make a decision and say, you know what? I want the new you. And if that's you, then I've got the action plan. All you need to do is go to doctoronamission.com. Yeah, that's doctoronamission.com, and check out the New You Action Plan. All right, so let's talk about oats. All right, from the beginning, when an oat is born, it's called an oat groat. Now, an oat groat is basically hauled and it is processed. Now, the process begins at the beginning, called a steel cut oats. Now, steel cut oats, the take-home message for today is you want to be eating steel cut oats. Steel cut oats are your best oats. And the reason steel cut oats are your best oats is because they're least processed. What they are is they've got, they're an oat groat and they're just chopped up into sesame seeds. And so they're low GI. Then as an oat groat gets more processed, keep in mind, the more processed, the quicker it gets cooked, okay? So a steel cut oat gets cooked in 45 minutes. And I'm going to show you today how to have a breakfast, how to prepare your breakfast while you're sleeping. Yeah, how to cook the steel cut oats over 45 minutes while you're sleeping. Isn't that great? All right, and then the next step is the stone ground oats. The stone ground oats are also called the Scottish oats. And Scottish oats are more processed, and they're chopped up into little smaller pieces, and they're chopped into like poppy seeds. And they've got medium GI, and they cook in about 20 minutes. Then the next step, as your oat groat grows up, it becomes a teenager, and then it becomes a rolled oat. And a rolled oat gets rolled out so that it cooks faster, so it's more processed, and it can cook within 10 minutes. The problem with rolled oats and the next one, which is the instant quick oats, is they become high GI. So keep in mind, the faster they cook, the more deadly they are, and the fatter they're going to make you, okay? So the next step is the instant quick oats. And the instant quick oats, like we all know, you can tear open a package and pour it in and warm it up and cook it in the microwave in less than 1 to 2 minutes. Now, I have thrown away my microwave because it's just killer. It kills all the nutrition in it. But the instant quick oats are more processed, they're rolled out even thinner, and they're high GI, and they cook within 2 minutes, okay? So that's the story of the oats. Now let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Isabel, medical doctor and founder of Doctoronamission.com, where we have declared war on obesity and type 2 diabetes, because you know what? You have been tricked, and I can't handle it anymore. I want you to get untricked forever so that you are equipped. And today's topic is don't eat the wrong oats. No, 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 no. And if The tips for today, up to date so far, is you want to be eating steel cut oats. Now, what do steel cut oats look like? They look like this here in New Zealand. They come in a package. But, you know, wherever you are, you can go to the grocers and say, I want steel cut oats. I don't want rolled oats. And if you want to share this out to your family and friends, if you think that it'll serve them, which I know it will be serving them, go ahead and tap the share button and let's help the world get educated. Let's equip the whole world. That's what it's all about. Okay, are we ready to start cooking? All right, it's breakfast time. Let's see, it's 7 o'clock, 7:15 here in the morning on Tuesday morning. So let's see. All right, remember how I said that you can cook your breakfast while you're sleeping? Well, what I've done is I've taken 2 tablespoons of steel cut oats, okay? And I put them in here last night, and I poured some hot boiling water. And then I put in a little bit of cinnamon, because cinnamon is like amazing. It balances out your blood sugars so you don't spike your insulin. And then I put a little touch of vanilla. And so this is all ready, and it's nice and soft. So I don't have time to be cooking for 45 minutes over the oven. And then here, I've got some coconut milk. So remember how I always say you want to have a carbohydrate, a protein, and a fat at every meal to keep your blood sugars nice and stable and keep you full for up to 4 to 5 hours. Well, steel cut oats, beautiful carbohydrate, but they're low GI. Coconut milk, I've warmed it up. Look, if you don't like coconut milk, that's okay. You can go ahead and use almond milk, or if you're not dairy intolerant, go ahead and warm up the full fat milk, okay? So now I'm just gonna pour that warmed up, yummy coconut milk, which I love. And then it's time for a little bit of protein. Where are we going to get our protein? Well, I've got some nuts. And here I've got some almonds and beautiful sunflower seeds and a couple of Brazil nuts and pumpkin seeds. So I'm going to shake that up. And that's about 15 grams of protein. So I just pour that all in here. And then I've got some coconut shreds, which I love. You can get these without any sugar. And I just sprinkle it because I am a coconut fan. I just love coconut. So that's my breakfast. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Can you see that? All right, yummy. And if you want, you could put in some goji berries for a little sweetness, okay? So what's the take-home message? Don't eat rolled oats. Don't be confused anymore. Those are high GI. Those are going to spike your blood sugars. You don't want to spike your blood sugars. Why? You know the answer to that. Because it's going to spike your insulin. And if you spike your insulin, insulin is so good at storing fat, especially belly fat. And we don't need any more belly fat out there, right? Right. All right. So that's my message for today. Eat steel cut oats instead of rolled oats or instant oats. If you want, you can do Scottish oats, the stone ground oats, but just the take home is steel cut oats, okay? So I hope that serves you well. And remember, if you want to get a new you for the new season, you can go over to Doctoronamission.com and check out the new you action plan. And what that is it's a jumpstart for a new healthy you, helping you change the scale, make you feel lighter, because you can lose up to 4.5 kgs or 10 pounds in 2 weeks safely. But you're just jump-starting that. Yes. And without any confusion and with the new nutrition. So if you want a new you, I have the action plan for you. So just come check it out. All right, you guys, talk to you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day. And remember, let's make a difference. Let's love unconditionally, and let's forgive frequently, like all the time. All right. Mwah. Bye-bye.